This is going to be the spotlight edition of Chef.
Of Chef. It's switched from Elton Don to Chef. Of Isaac Hayes. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
He's dead too. Yeah. I didn't even put that together. He's dead.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Rest in peace, Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, he died a long time ago. 06?
No.
06, wasn't it? Or 08?
His character died. Well, they kind of killed off his character in 06 because he left
That's
South Park.
Right, yeah.
But he died like within 5 years of that, I want to say.
It was close to that time. 08. Yeah, he died in 08.
Okay.
He was only 65.
Yeah, he was very young.
That's super sad, man.
Not very young, but still 65 is young for anybody.
Well, let's talk about Gilbert Godfrey. Like, if Sheila was here, I didn't want to talk much about it on last week's show because Sheila's like, well, the average male dies at 31 years old, so if they die after that, it's not sad anymore. She's always like that. But, I mean, that's how she is. She's like, well, the average person dies at this age, so it's not sad if they live past that age. And I'm like, it's still sad.
60s is kind of young.
But 60...
for anybody, really.
That was the point I was getting to. In today's modern age of modern medicine, 60s, that's a very young age to die. 70s, 80s, that's about even 70s is starting to be too young to die. 80s, 90s is usually like the limit.
Yeah, that's when it's not a surprise anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the only
that's when it's expected.
Yeah, the only
not to be too morbid.
The only person that it was still surprising was Betty White when she died at 100 or 99. It's like, really?
Yeah, 99 and 11 months.
We thought she was going to live forever.
Oh goodness!
It's tragic. It's tragic.
It's been a rough few years.
It really has. Like I was going through the promo pics that we've used for every episode so far in 2022, and a ton of them have been tribute pictures. We did one for Betty White and Bob Saget, one for Meatloaf and Louis Anderson. Then I did one for Gilbert Godfrey last week.
Goodness. Iago.
I put up Iago because that's how we remember him from the 90s.
I remember from the Aflac duck.
Yeah, well, Aflac duck, but that was more 2000s, not
that's true.
The 90s. In the 90s, it's Iago. So,
no one really remembers him for his stand-up.
Everybody, and that's his stand-up is legendary because he was foul-mouthed and he was hilarious.
I honestly only saw like one bit of him where he was at the Comedy Central roast of Bob Saget.
Yeah,
and I honestly just can't really repeat the bit on
that's
air.
That's creepy within itself.
Yeah, it's already creepy.
Gilbert Godfrey performing at the roast of Bob Saget, and
may both of them rest in peace.
They both died this year.
Yeah,
a couple months apart from each other. It's sad.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, I watched a few of his specials. He came to Knoxville once or twice.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly can't. There's no profanity in it, but it's like just way too risque.
It's very risky. That was his shtick, was to be right on the edge.
Yeah.
And he did it.
It was really funny. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But yeah, I miss Gilbert Godfrey. In honor of him, I've been watching his horrible, horrible season on Saturday Night Live for the last few days. He was a cast member on this.
Oh, I did not know that.
It was the historic 6th season of the show, which was the very first season immediately following the original cast. Okay. And everybody hated them so much. That's
a hard act to follow.
It's a forgotten season, because it was so bad. And it really wasn't their fault. It was just that nobody really gave them a chance. And Gilbert Godfrey sadly was in that cast, and he got fired at the end of the season because he just wasn't cutting the mustard. But there were two bright spots that came out of that cast. Joe Piscopo was one of them, and then somebody that got added on as a featured player midway through the season. Can you guess?
No.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, and they were the two bright spots, and they went on, and they were the ones that really carried SNL.
And he was in Dolomite Is My Name.
He was in Dolomite Is My Name, and that's a great film. Have you watched that?
I've only seen like the bit where he does like the action scene, but it's terrible.
It's terrible.
and Wesley Snipes is watching him.
Have you ever seen the real action scene from that movie, from Dolomite?
No.
Have you ever seen any of the Rudy Ray Moore movies?
No, I haven't. No.
You missed a lot. I have the entire Rudy Ray Moore collection. And I have Dolomite, the Human Tornado, which is the sequel, the P.D. Wheatstraw, The Devil's Son-in-Law.
Okay.
They are blaxploitation films at their best.
Is that a thing?
Blaxploitation in the 70s, yeah.
At their best.
At their best. It was. I mean, they are extremely entertaining. Rudy Ray Moore was extremely entertaining, and Eddie Murphy did him justice.
I just all I know is like Wesley Snipes like watching the whole scene and going like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it's just funny to see like Blade.
Yeah, Blade,
like,
right, yeah.
Like the action star.
Well, that guy that Wesley Snipes plays was like all about it in the beginning, and then when they started filming, they're like, "This,
like, oh
this
my God.
sucks. This whole thing sucks." And then he became like a huge cult hit. So
isn't he? Isn't Wesley Snipes' character kind of like really, like he's got like a real regal, kind of refined, classy film to him?
He does, yeah.
Classy like feel to him. And he's
like,
just kind of like, I see no reason to do that again.
And he's been thrust into this position
It's like, oh my God.
of doing Dolomite movies, which were, again, they were popular for what they were, but it's not like your first choice in film.